back to the third episode of my V-Rising Jack Frost Challenge. Today I'm trying something a little different, and I hope that this works better and is more appealing to listen to and to watch. Today I will be kind of like narrating more and talking through my thought process instead of just leaving my quiet dumb self to like not commentate at all for the entire video, because I never have anything interesting to say in the moment. So here at the very start of the video, I am just kind of doing a rift incursion really quick, trying to get some of this grind done a little bit early since they were active. I thought might as well before we move on into the rest of today. I ended up going down a few times during this fight, if I remember correctly, and I just, man, I wasn't, you can tell I was just warming up. Nope, dodge literally in any direction. I'm not holding my buttons. That's sure. Once we beat this guy, though, I move on and I start to grind through the V-Bloods again. Starting off with the Geomancer, I'm doing this mostly to get the gem cutting table so I can start like upgrading those lesser shards into greater shards and to upgrade my other crystals, as I hadn't been grinding a lot and I kind of just needed those. Thank you. I always forget Wolfform has an alt. Oh my god. When you're on your horse, you can just like tap T.
My core.
I like the enthusiasm, little man. Okay, he missed, unfortunately. She wasn't a super difficult fight, really, like, kind of just like a battle of attrition. Her minions can be a bit annoying, but she didn't really pose too much of a challenge for this. She's typically one of those bosses that's kind of easier in any playthrough, especially if you're at the proper gear level.
Stones of Bardoran.
Okay, I don't think I can actually deal damage while she's transforming. Yeah, no. You don't deal real damage while she's transforming. Got it. Okay. Fucking knock me back. That's fine. Bam. Oh. Oh. You stand really far away and you can like kind of dodge it. You can dodge in between. Oh my god. Oh, that's how you dodge that. Okay. That makes so much more sense. Wait. I want to get that, like, the puppy thing, like, really close. Okay. Damn it. Get your ass over here. You're lying. at the very tail end of the Blood Moon. I accomplished both. Yep. That's what I needed.
Taste of knowledge.
I can't even get that. Once we defeated her, I ended up going home and kind of doing some maintenance around the castle, and so I put in that gem cutting table as you see right here, and I kind of went around, did a little bit of decorating, and added a bunch of lights to every floor of the castle. Really thought it lined up the place. Once we were done with that, I went and I fought Raziel. As you can see, this was not my first attempt fighting him. My first attempt, he kind of jumped me from behind as the two like minions, oh I forgot what exactly they're called, decided to kind of pull me into the arena and accidentally start the fight early. So he got a good hit on me, and I forgot to activate my potions before starting the fight with him. So he took me down pretty fast. It was not a very interesting fight. Second go around though, he's pretty easy as long as you remember to take care of his little orb things that he spawns, and also just like be cautious when dodging the arrows if you get too close. He really isn't a hard fight at all. If you want a lot of dodges, run after beating Raziel, we went straight in with our next V-Blood fighting Jade the Vampire Hunter. She is a bit harder and a bit more annoying of a boss. She's very agile and can make this build a bit difficult to use, because you always want to kind of run a counter with her, because if you get hit with her bullet, you're either getting stunned or silenced. Stun being annoying because then she's just going to pop you for more damage. Silence because you can't do literally anything if she silences you. You kind of want to use the environment to your advantage when fighting Jade, especially. She can be really difficult to like just avoid her shots. Your counters and your dodge aren't going to last long enough to actually like block all of her shots, especially when she like is doing a lot of them or is doing kind of like her ultimate attack. But other than that, she's not too difficult of a fight. Just keep some space and try to keep some of the scenery alive to use as cover.
One shot, one kill. One shot, one kill.
Oh no.
Dance for me.
Now how about you fucking die for me?
End of the world.
Once we beat her, we went back to the castle to replace our blood price with that nice pretty new one that she just gave us and start trying to make some of those primal blood essences. But that's when disaster struck. So as you can see, I was having connection issues. I was disconnected from the server. I thought it was my Wi-Fi at the time. Come to find out, later this stream, I had continued to try to connect back to... I continued to try to connect back to the server, and it just wasn't working. So I ended up just going and playing on a few different servers for a little bit and doing some other like housekeeping on some other servers. Unfortunately, though, that wasn't gonna be helpful or work out at all because the server had been shut down completely. So this was actually the second time I would have to restart from scratch, and I would end up taking a few days of a break from streaming. Go to rebuild the castle from memory as close as I could and get back to the point where we're at so I could continue for next stream. This video is also a bit shorter, so I hope you enjoyed. And this is Victor signing off.